Back again. Welcome, everyone. It's Monday, and I did it again. I mean, by did it again, I mean I managed to pull the show out of thin air. I'm like a fucking magician like that. I hope you all appreciate the amount of effort which has clearly been put into this. Now, I was holding off on this thing until I started the show. That's right, I'm gambling. Oh, that's right, I'm gambling. We're gonna see if we win 20 G's. Let's find out how. Let's get this 20 G's, shall we? We gotta win numbers. Okay, that's fantastic. Nope, and nope, and nope, and nope. That's right, scratchy tickets. Aren't you all fucking excited? And holy shit, I think I won 20 G's. Holy fuck, I think I won 20 G's. So, you know what? That's right. I'm rich now, bitches. I'm rich. I don't need this shit anymore. So, yeah, y'all can, well, I don't know. Go, drunken peasants. It's fine. There we go. Wait, no, I read it wrong. The loser. The fuck away from me. Take it. Anyway, I guess I still need y'all. How y'all doing? I got the Canuck and the Dirty Kid and the Priss and the Kubiak. And that's what I'm seeing over on Twitch thus far. And Elder, hey, how you measures of space and time. A lot of scratchers. TWU. I don't know what TWU means, but yeah. I don't know. I was like, fuck it. I got an extra $2 burning a hole in my pocket. I also learned that this penny, 1981. I should have fucking known better. Let's get rid of this trash. Fuck off. Piece of shit. You lost me my 20 grand. I needed that 20 grand. I was going to pay down my tax bill. But, it's alright. Still here. How's everybody's week going so far? How was the opening to your week? Look at this. We're almost through January. Here we are. We're at the 20th day. 20th. Yeah, that's right. 20th day. 20th day of oh, that's what's up. Yeah, hell yeah, Adam E. Fucking listen, one of these days I'm going to make a fortune. Goddamn scratch tickets. Just like everybody else in Manchester, and then I'm going to be swimming in natty daddies till the fucking cows come home. Which would be really surprising, because I never had any cows, so if they're coming home, I don't know where they've been or where they came from, but they're my cows now, bitch. So, yes, failed gambling attempts. We're off to a good start here for the show. Look at that. Already lost $2. That's a quality thing. And if you're so interested in supporting what I genuinely hope to become a robust overall gambling addiction on my part, well, you make sure to use that Streamlabs link. That's right, because I'm a shameless what's the word? Right, whore. Y'all can use the Streamlabs link. Taxation is theft. That's cute. No, you know what's theft? Fucking scratch tickets. I don't believe any of them are winners. I don't care what Ben Hooper over at UBI News says. I don't believe anybody actually wins the lottery. I think lottery winners are nothing more than false flag operations. That's right, the government trying to throw you false hope that one day by simply scratching off a little bit of a card, you too can be as rich as the people who tell them what to do. But oh shit, look at that. It's a Streamlabs link. You guys can actually make me rich via Streamlabs if you so feel like it. I'm not calling you my lovely little scratch tickets, although, if pet names are the sort of thing that, gets you going, I'm happy to call it. I'm happy to call you it. Fuck it. I mean, I'll call you, shit. You could be my little shot glass. You could be my geriatric Furby. I don't fucking know. Whatever you can think of. Now, I came to the realization of something earlier. Kind of bothered me. Did you know there's still a form of racism in this country that's perfectly acceptable? And I don't understand it. And I don't know why more people are not speaking up about it, but earlier this evening, I was making fun of my bartender, and she has red hair. That's right. You can make fun of gingers with impunity. I was this close to saying, I don't think you're crazy because you've got red hair. I'm sure you're crazy because you're a woman. I didn't say that because I didn't need to. I could continue being socially acceptably racist towards these gingers, and guys, honestly, we need to stop using that word. That word, you know the one. It's got 2 G's, an E and an R, an I and an N. You know the one. Yeah, ginger. And yes, if you're asking if I stole that joke from Tim Minchin, you are absolutely goddamn right I did. What's the point of making jokes if, you can't fucking relish in them or steal them from other people? But so, yeah, I stole that joke from Tim Minchin. I'm sure we'll collectively get over it. Let me just make sure I haven't totally fucked this show up, because I'm pretty certain I'm very capable of that. Let's take a look here. Get our stories all lined up. Get our stories straight, as they say, at the clubs that Jables goes to, where no one's straight, but their stories are. Boom. Headshot. Okay, cool. I think... No, that ain't it. Well, I fucked that one right up. There we go. Is that the thing? No, that ain't the thing either. What the fuck is going on here? Come on now. Okay. That's a little strange. I'm horribly confused. Okay, for some reason, my stories page doesn't want to come up. There it is. Alright, cool. Just had to go back. See, look, everything is fine. You guys are worrying over nothing. Just lay your pretty little heads down and just try and get comfortable, you know? You just gotta relax. You just gotta let it happen. That's kind of the nature of this show. By the way, new vest. I hope you all like it. It's blue. I have a blue vest now. That's right. A few more of these and I could have Armored Skeptic money. Wouldn't that be nice? Get invited to talking arrangements to opine about shit I know nothing about. That would be fucking fantastic. But thank you to David for the package. I got it in the mail today. It's wonderful. Got it right after I actually. Here's a little insight, little personal insight for you guys. That's right. I started therapy today. That's right. And I don't think it works. I went once, still feel like a bag of shit. But you know, it's the effort that matters. It's the desire to be better that really makes us better. And in the end, isn't that what we're all doing? Just on a journey, hand in hand, trying to unfuck the lives that we've been given by drinking too much and watching things on the internet, which make it all worse. Get ready for it to be worse. Cheers to that. But so, yeah, that was, so the Twitch fam, Twitch people, got some people rolling in. Angelic Nightmare, Larry Kubiak, Dirty Kid, One Canuck. Of course, the Priss is here. Believe I saw Mickey Ficky. I think so. Anyway. So, yeah. It's been an eventful day. I got a vest in the mail. So what do y'all say? I'm a boomer with a Streamlabs. Louisville fan. That is Streamlabs. That is fucking Streamlabs. You can go there, right? And you can give me money. Because if we know one thing, it's that monetary donations to YouTube and or Twitch channels is the best way to really make change in this world. And I say that because, well, you know, it's hard to make change in this world these days. And, well, as we're about to see, some protests, they just need a little extra help. So, let's pop this off and ba-bam. That's right. First story tonight involving your boy, the fucking, the heavyweight OG internet bullshitter, the man who brought you Sandy Hook was an inside job and 9/11 was done by crying parents or something of that nature. Alex Jones cruises through the streets in InfoWars battle tank as Proud Boys join him at Virginia gun rights rally. I love these gun rights rallies. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I am what you would call pro-gun, not because I think guns are great, which, well, they are. I do love guns. I love my guns. And if anybody comes around asking for me to turn them in, I'll say, what guns? But I also find these gun rights rallies fucking cringy. Exceedingly fucking cringy. Now, suffice it to say that any sort of political movement that gives birth to Caitlyn fucking Bennett and then attracts Alex Jones is probably a fucking nightmare from the get-go. It's probably a natural fucking shit show. But it is funny because if there's one thing we know about protests, it's that they work. That's right. Brett Kavanaugh, totally didn't get on the Supreme Court after all those pink hats walked around. And these guys, I love it. They're like, I'm just going to take my fucking $3,500 rifle for a walk to show the world I won't be having my rights trampled on. That's right. You can give me fucking toxic water out of my tap. You can make my health care a commodity that gets traded by douchebags. You can make my education and my future likewise something that douchebags can get rich on while I get fucked by loan interest. You can do that. You can spy on me. You can look into my phone. You can monitor my phone calls. You can look at my emails. But god damn it, you better not make me think you might want to take my gun or make me have to wait a month before I can buy another handgun because of all those bulk handgun purchases we're all so fucking well aware of. Well, I'm glad our boy, Alex Jones, is on the fucking case. He's getting shit done. And just to answer Louisville fan, you could do a super chat, but that means 30% of whatever you donate to me goes to fucking Google. And, I mean, I know we're all huge fans of Google and them having money. I know we all love that shit. So, I mean, you can super chat if you like, but you're paying Google. Or you can do Streamlabs. And then all that money's mine. Fuck Google. Let this be your protest. How about that? So to catch up real quick, 5 minutes ago, Liberative followed. Hey, Bubba. How you doing? So he's following over on Twitch there. But let's have a little looky-loo at what Alex Jones is. Wait, why is Alex Jones being sued? What is this? Oh, is that dope fucking music? I don't want 9/11 to have been an outside job. Gotta be Bush and Co. and a bunch of Jews in a single slob. Those kids at Sandy Hook, they weren't real. And the news media's just trying to make me feel
if children were lost in Sandy Hook, my heart goes out to each and every one of those parents and the people that say they're...
That sucks. I was really getting down with that fucking... It's really getting down with that beat. Felt like I have... Like, this was like how close I got to an R&B career. Had to be fucked up with Alex Jones. Although I'm thinking of now I should write an R&B song, put it on the Little Sniffles album, and include Alex Jones snippets. Fuck me. Why do I keep committing to this shit?
The only problem is I've watched a lot of soap operas.
Oh, Alex Jones doesn't believe kids are real. Doesn't believe they feel the bullets going into their bodies. Everything is just a false flag. He likes to call gay people... Whoa. No. Stop it. That's cruelty. Anyway, Alex Jones traveled around Virginia's... What the fuck did I just do? Capital the other day in what appeared to be a battle tank. That is wrong. That is not a fucking tank. Jesus Christ, do you not recognize an armored truck when you see one? I think that's not an MRAP. It's a discount MRAP. That's a Family Dollar MRAP. InfoWars MRAP coming at you. We can survive all of the liberal roadside bombs that they put out for us, all the truth bombs about shit like 9/11 actually happened, and also, Sandy Hook was a real school full of kids that got killed, but, hey, that's fine. That's a quality fucking rally, man. I can just, I look at this picture here and all, I can just smell the Pepe memes coming off of these kids. Not that I had anything to do with that, mind you. That's not, I will fucking deny it in court. as many times as I fucking have to. But yeah, so despite the fact that Alex Jones had his career apparently fucking ruined by the liberal media booting his ass off of Facebook and YouTube, and then, oh my god, just the conservative voices are so stifled, nobody hears from Alex Jones anymore, but he can still apparently buy or at least rent an armored vehicle. So, that's good. Anyway, what's up with this story here? There we go, yep. He was in a battle tank. Wrong fucking Newsweek. God damn. Thousands of gun rights activists as well as far-right groups like the Proud Boys have descended on Richmond, Virginia, gathered for a rally early Monday, HuffPost reported. You see how fun that is when I do it in an upbeat voice and ignore the punctuation? Radio host Jones appeared to start the day well before the rally was due to begin with a huge nostril full of cocaine and a whole bunch of methamphetamine clogged into his ever-increasingly shrinking veins. He was pictured in the city in a black vehicle bearing the logo for InfoWars, which, let's be honest, it was pretty fucking tiny when we look at it. Like, that's a tiny little sticker. You know what it is? The beer store I used to work at. The beer store I used to work at had bigger magnet decals for our vehicles. All the same. Yeah, it's Alex Jones' battle vehicle. I'm here. I got my hat on. I went to the range last weekend, and I got myself as much combat training as most of you fuckers did. Video footage live streamed on Twitter's Periscope platform on Monday morning showed Jones speaking through a bullhorn. Ooh, that's something he's never done before. I wonder how it went. Criticizing the Democratic Party and chanting slogans including America is back. Didn't go anywhere, Alex. Didn't fucking go anywhere. The lizard people, they didn't rape the country into a deep dark hole. Just your sanity. The Democratic Party are a bunch of degenerate anti-American globalists who just want a race war in this country, and they're gonna be defeated. That's right. Every goddamn Democrat you saw at that debate, that's just a cleaned up Charlie Manson. You better believe it. He added, "We're here in Virginia at the capital in defiance of the globalist tyranny and their attempts to trigger a civil war." Tim Pool was reported to have checked himself into a hospital for an erection that simply wouldn't go away. Jones also branded Virginia Governor Ralph Northam as a liar, and the Democrat declared a temporary state of emergency days ahead of the rally. It banned all weapons from the Capitol, fearing the rally could spark some kind of violence seen in Charlottesville in 2017. State intelligence analysts have identified threats and violent rhetoric similar to what has been seen before at other major events such as Charlottesville, Northam said last Wednesday, warning that armed militia groups plan to storm the Capitol. That didn't fucking happen, did it? Oh, the same. Hey, Grindle the Heck Doggo, Biotech Babe, and Crab, and Y2KNW have all showed up. Let's see. A day after Northam's executive order, the FBI arrested 3 men in Maryland who authorities say are linked to a violent white supremacist group who totally don't exist. Guys, listen, I'm on Twitter and I see this is all a big liberal plot. White supremacists don't exist. Listen, they just value their free speech is all. You can't drop an N-bomb here and there between friends, and what's the point of free speech at all? But Jones maintained that no one is threatening violence and accused Northam of trying to engage in insurrection against the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. No, I gotta be honest with you. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm doing a bit on Alex Jones, and if none of you can be bothered to actually throw money at me so Alex Jones can call himself retarded on this show, well then, I just don't know what we're doing here anymore. Jones also used his bullhorn to declare that President Trump will be acquitted in his impeachment trial in the U.S. Senate. It's probably like the one correct thing he said. The corrupt, evil, deep state Democrats will not get our First Amendment. They will not get our Second Amendment. What about the Fourth Amendment? What's that? And they will not get our President, Donald Trump, who will be exonerated in the U.S. Senate as innocent, Jones added. This is the hero. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Associated Press reported that thousands of gun rights activists arrived in Richmond hours before the 11 a.m. rally, which happened to coincide with Martin Luther King Day, was set to begin. God, I love those, like, Martin Luther King was pro-Second Amendment. It's like, oh, okay, cool. They are set to protest plans by the state's Democratic leadership to pass gun control legislation. There we go. There we go. See? Larry fucking Kubiak is on the fucking case. He knows when it's time to make Alex Jones say he's retarded. And thank you for the $50 reviews from my good old Aussie friends. We will play that at the break. Trump weighed in on the situation on Friday, suggesting the move would jeopardize incumbent Democrat Mark Warner's chance of retaining U.S. Senate seat. Jesus Christ. Your Second Amendment is under very serious attack. In the great Commonwealth of Virginia, that's... Oh. I can't. I'm not even going to bother trying to do a Trump fucking impression. Your Second Amendment is under very serious attack. This is the guy who was saying get the guns and then do the due process later or some shit like that, right? But hey, let's not get hung up on facts and reality, right? We got feelings to talk about.
I'm kind of retarded.
Cheaples for $1. Yeah, call yourself retarded, Alex. Alex is retarded. It's true. Let's keep in mind, though, this is one of the things I love. First off, when I say, and people get kind of pissed at me, and I'm gonna slowly, sexily transition into, there we go, right? So, people get kind of pissy with me online, depending on what side it is, when I say protests are stupid. Now, I know this because I led them for a living for a long time. And then after that, in the modern age that we've graduated into or been shunted back into, either which way, name me the last time a fucking protest got literally anything fucking done. Anything. Just anything. Give me an example. Because what I notice more often than not is it protests, be they gun rights protests where, simple dipshits like, Alex Jones, run around fucking, where is it? Let's take a little looky over here. Yeah, like these guys, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, homies. Going to the range on the weekend does not mean you're fucking combat trade. No one's impressed. Oh, Jesus Christ, really? Another one? Like these open carry demonstrations? Fuck me, and why does this keep happening? Anyway. Yeah, these open carry demonstrations, this is the truck nuts of fucking gun rights activism. Because here's what's gonna actually affect the bill that everyone's upset about. A court challenge. That's how it works now. It goes through court. Nobody gives a fuck about these fucking yahoos with their fucking with their like $1,500 ARs and their fucking plate carriers. Nobody gives a shit. That's just pussy hats for the gun crowd. Let's be fucking honest with ourselves. And how much of the pussy hat crowd gotten done? Fucking nothing. The point being is that protests are supposed to do one of two big things. One, either call public attention to an issue, which in the case of these yahoos, that's right, I forgot I sent it back there. But in the case of these fucking yahoos, right? Like, there's nobody left in America who doesn't know that these dudes really love their guns. Like, literally, like, everybody fucking knows it, right? So this isn't gonna get any more. There's nobody out there who watches this and I wasn't aware that gun rights was an issue, but these guys walking around they're fucking Meal Team 6 here. They got the plate carriers they ordered off a fucking Facebook ad, and they got their ARs with their fucking bipods and their red dot sights. These guys really they woke me up to this shit, right? And likewise, the government doesn't give a fuck. Not just about these yahoos, but about any fucking protesters. Protests are, and I said this back at the dawn of the Trump era in general, is that when you make them an obnoxiously regular thing, nobody gives a fuck. I mean, I could be barely bothered to give a fuck beforehand. Even when I was running protests and shit, I couldn't give a fuck. Like, it's hard to give a fuck. It's hard to give a fuck in America. It's really hard to give a fuck about this shit. And Alex Jones, yes, Skull Maggot, Alex was at the protest, and because, he's so broke and he can't pay out his fucking settlements, but apparently InfoWars can rent or buy an armored fucking personnel, an APC of some kind. But all the same, this is the thing. Protests, be it pussy hat women's marches or these fucking Second Amendment yahoos who want to pretend that they're special forces downtown before going to get themselves a fucking Impossible Whopper, are fucking irrelevant. They are political masturbation. And that's what we're seeing right here now. This is political masturbation. These guns, these ARs are slinging around in the open streets as though what they're going to get. Who the fuck do you think you're going to get into a gunfight with? And for the open carry set who thinks like, I should be able to take my AR all over the fucking place. Why? Dude, what are you gonna battle fucking ISIS? Is fucking Hydra gonna leap out of the next fucking Starbucks you see, huh? Or maybe it's the evil communists, all of those tankies, all of those big, burly, well-armed tankies with their Planet Fitness memberships that have not been used, and their fucking airsoft rifles and their social media posts. Please, just fucking kill me. This is such horse shit. It's so fucking stupid. All the same, Alex Jones was there simply solidifying my fucking perspective that these people are fucking stupid and this entire movement's fucking retarded. And if they're really serious about overturning this legislation, they're gonna bring it to fucking court the way every other piece of gun rights shit is gone and the way everything else is gone. Because protests are so regular, all they are now is a traffic nuisance. Nobody fucking cares. Take off your pussy hat, go back home and watch Gilmore Girls, or alternately put your AR back in the trunk of your car, or back in the rack in the back of your fucking truck, and go home and watch OLN. Whatever the fuck gets you by, but stop clogging up traffic in major metropolitan areas so that you can have yourself a little dick or vag waving competition. Am I right? Can I get a hallelujah in the chat, or at least press 1? I don't fucking know. I talk a lot of shit, and I'm never sure if anyone's on board with me.
I'm kind of retarded.
Jabel's having fun with this shit. Do it again, Alex. And he just did it. Alright, over on Twitch, a bunch of people don't know how numbers work, but that's fine. No problems on my part with that. And the fact that I've got even numbers 17 and 17 makes me think that everyone has just got 2 windows open to make me feel better. So, okay. Anyway, well, that's some silly shit. Let's go a little further with this. If you guys needed any further proof that the OK Boomer meme is fucking dead, the Chief fucking Justice has used it. Are you ready for this? Gird your loins. Gird your fucking loins. It's time to abandon this. I want old fuckers on the Supreme Court to start referencing every annoying meme there is, just so that we can know that they're fucking dead. U.S. Chief Justice lobs an OK Boomer in age case. Whoa! And the video is not available anymore. Alright, that's a problem. Nah, I don't really give a fuck. All the same. Chief Justice John Roberts cracked up the normally somber U.S. Supreme Court on Wednesday. I disagree. Those people are known for their comedy. By dropping an OK Boomer reference while hearing a case involving age discrimination in the workplace. Whoa! He's with it, guys. I fucking bet you that in his robes.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
There we go. Louisville. See what I'm talking about? Fucking Streamlabs is fucking wonderful. Between YouTube Premium, YouTube TV, and Google One, Google gets enough of my money. You take some just don't use to pay taxes, taxation and stuff. Don't worry. Do not worry. I've not paid income tax in a long time. I'm headed for a disaster, I am sure. A nice Jimmy Carr situation, except I'm not going to have the financial cushion to make it work out. But that's okay, because these days prison is just so nice to people. Maybe they'll even let me live stream from prison. I'll be like, hey guys, Cell Block Saints coming to you live. Shit, I only get 10 minutes? Okay, hey, I don't know what the news is, because they don't let me know. Anyway. IRS Saints. During oral arguments, the 64-year-old boomer-ass Roberts asked a lawyer whether using the viral catchphrase "Okay, boomer" during a job interview would be actionable. What the fuck? Alright, that's the thing, I guess. So calling someone a boomer and considering them for a position would be actionable, he asked as the courtroom erupted in laughter. Oh boy. You know, to think I do this show 3 times a week and I do my best to make you, maybe like what, roughly 20 of y'all? 20, maybe roughly 30 of y'all laugh. And then this guy. You know what I need to do? I need to start playing the Supreme Court. I need to go do stand-up. I could just tell them the most basic ass jokes. You know, the classic, like, what is it? Like, I started therapy. My therapist said to write letters to people and set them on fire. Maybe I'll set the letters on fire next time. You know, that kind of thing. They'll fucking lose their shit. Shower saints? Listen, Larry. It's going to cost a little more than $50 a show if you want me to start doing these shows from the shower, but you did just give me a very strange idea. If it happens, it's your fault. Everyone blame Larry. Saints, exactly. So, yep. Roberts is a member of the baby boom generation, which refers to persons born between 1946 and 1964. Justice Stephen Breyer also made an age joke during the session while talking about someone he considered for promotion. I certainly don't want people who are over the age of 82, Breyer said. Breyer's 81. Whoa! Fucking cut up Supreme Court, guys. You're a regular you're a regular Jimmy Fallon. Justice Breyer, you should be proud. I hope you mugged to the C-SPAN camera. Wait, they don't have cameras in the court. They need to. Anyway, after Britain appeals for weirdos, spoonbender Uri Geller applies. That's right, UK. This one's for you. Uri Geller wants to be a part of your government. Spoon-bending celebrity psychic Uri Geller, 73. How is that motherfucker 73? Jesus Christ, Jews age well. I mean other Jews, not me. I'm not aging well at all. Has applied for a job in the British government in response to an advert for misfits and weirdos, saying no other candidate would possess his powers. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson's most senior advisor, Dominic Cummings, advertised government jobs for assorted weirdos in a recent blog post looking at Sargon of Akkad and saying, not you. Complaining that the civil service did not have enough genuine cognitive diversity. How about neurodiversity? I'm right there. I should fucking apply. Hang on. I'm going to Google this with you guys right now. Applying for a job in UK government. Okay, cool. Yep, find a job. Hang on, this is not gonna work. This is basically the British version of LinkedIn. Civil service jobs. Okie dokie. Well, hold on. I'm gonna need to make this disappear for a second. I'll be right with you. I'm gonna apply for a job in the British government. Create an account. That's fucking right. First name. Yeah, you know what my name is. I should have thought of this ahead of time, but I'm doing it now anyway. Boo boo. Oh wait, hang on. You know what? I'm just gonna use a suggested password. No, I'm not a civil servant. I agree. Terms and conditions? What is this? What the fuck? What's wrong with my small password there? Alright, fine. Fuck it. Radio. Agreed to terms and conditions. I want to be a minister now. That's right. What's happening? The fuck? Why? Oh, cool. Alright, cool. So we're back. Alright, so here we go. What's the postcode for Swindon? No, for Manchester. Postcode. There we go. What's the postcode for Manchester? That's M1. What the fuck is that? Is this how they do this? Fine. I am in M1. That's right. Let's see. Defense operations. That sounds fun. Animal and Plant Health Agency. What else can we do? Let's see. I want defense operations in the the Gang Masters and Labor Abuse Authority. That sounds fun. And of course I want £100,000 or more. Can I find this job? We will find out together. Nothing. Well, alright then, let's just get rid of this, and just anything in defense operations is fine. Okay, can I... Nothing? You don't want me in defense operations? Which just any old job will do in Manchester. How about investigation case officer? Oh, that sounds exciting! I could be like Sherlock, and like £20,000 a year. That sounds pretty shit. Let's go with, what are we going to apply for here? This is a new bit, by the way. Nick applies for jobs he has no business applying for. There we go. No, really. Oh, they get hats? Hang on. Yep, there we go. I don't even know what it is, but they get hats. So, I'm applying for this. How do I apply? Apply. Oh, apply now. There we go. So I get my job in the UK. There we are. Gonna go in and get ourselves a good UK government job. Right. This looks really boring. I'm gonna go as far. I'm gonna go as. No. Do you meet national? Sure. Why not? Sure, why not? Not even reading them. That's right. Bungo is what I prefer. Preferred first name. It's my pronoun, you see. I'm from Afghanistan. My phone number is 7. My other number is in Andorra. My number is 84. 84, yeah, that's right. There we go. That's my email. Okay, do you feel you meet the criteria and would like to apply under the... Yes, I feel I meet every criteria. We require reasonable adjustment during the interview. Yes, I need to get comfortable. Chairs bother my bottom, you see. I need to let it form to my form, lest I feel it poke into my bottom side. Outline the adjustment that may help. I could use a cushy chair, thank you. Detail adjustments that have previously been provided. Bean bags, mostly. Sometimes, I can't spell hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid? No. Sometimes a hemorrhoid ring, if it's one of those plastic jobs. There we go. There we are. It's applying for work in the United Kingdom. It's my favourite time of year. Do you consider yourself to have a disability? Yes, I do. Your gender? Oh, I prefer to self-describe. Ugh. Scottish. What is your sexual orientation? Welsh. There we go. Current age group 40 to 44. How do you describe it? Other. I prefer not to disclose that. My religious belief, I'm a Muslim, my friend. There we go. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm not reading any of that. I just agree. Is that all there was? Oh, continue application. Good. I will find work in Her Majesty's Secret Service. Previous skills and experience. I once killed 7. I once killed 7 Americans on a small island just outside of, just out now in the Gulf of Oman. And it was amazing. I doubt they'll ever call those fries again, in particular, because they're dead at the bottom of the ocean. Also, I raised 2 tarantulas all on my own. They're dead now too, but of natural causes. There we go. Yep. Oh, I've removed person. Yep, there we go. Hey, good. Hey, now we're talking. Alright. Answer each of the questions. Wait, hang on. We recommend that you structure your example as situation, task, action, and result. See the big picture. I saw a big picture once. It was huge. I looked at it. That was my task. After I got bored, I took the action of going for a pork faggot down at the market. The result was a somewhat heavy and bean-laden leaving in my loo. Right, oh, now we're fucking talking. Changing and improving. My shed was an ugly colour of dull green last spring, so I took the action and task of setting it ablaze and using that fire to destroy evidence from what occurred the night before, being as I had no interest in it to begin with. Also, that's my private business, and I'll get the Inspector Magistrate General on your arse if you dig too deep. I'm kinda connected, so this application is just sort of a, what's the word? Formality. I'll be your boss in in a fortnight. Anyway. Working together? Not if I can help it. I'm divorced and learned pretty quickly that such is a fantasy strictly for Americans. Making effective decisions, lol. No. There we are. My ideal work location is in Manchester. My second location is in Sheffield. Do we still own any islands where the natives aren't allowed to look us in the eye? Just curious. Okay. Declaration. And it is all, yes, all the information is true to the best of my knowledge and belief. And I have now applied for a job with the British government. You're welcome. I can't be any worse than Yuri fucking Geller. So, Biotech Babe in the chat's like, Jesus, oh my God. It's like, are you serious? How many times have I called the White House on this show? You think I'm afraid to apply for jobs in countries I'm probably not allowed in? Of course not. It's how I... Also, it's great too, because then I can, like, turn around and people are like, why don't you get a real job? And I'm like, I apply for them. And everyone's like, well, shit, why didn't you get them? It's because I'm a terrible human being and no one wants to hire me. Especially not the UK government. Anyway, Tony Blair up in here, that's right. So what else we got? Larry David donned a pussy... No, sorry, a MAGA hat, same thing. Oh, because he says America make a great American again is great. No. The long-awaited 10th season of HBO's Curb Your Enthusiasm premiered this week, and the show's creator Larry David wastes no time in skewering current events. Oh my, why does George Takei have his own thing here? Anyway, one of the episode's stand-up moments is when Larry tried on a Make America Great Again cap, the signature accessory for Donald Trump supporters. David's character doesn't don the hat out of love for the president, though, but rather out of America's aversion to him. I love this joke. The curmudgeonly Larry finds that the cap acts as a foolproof people repellent, prompting others to cancel plans with him and leaving Larry perfectly unbothered. I would like one of these hats immediately, please. Thank you. Yes, if that's what it does, that'd be wonderful. What's this garbage? Let's listen to this.
The Great Lakes. Always are. They're
Blum, 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 blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, blum, blum.
I support the Great Lakes. Always are. They're beautiful. They're big. Very deep. Record deepness, right?
Our president is retarded. I don't care where you fall in the political spectrum. I need you to back me up on this because it's true. Our president is retarded.
Record deepness, right?
Now, see, the thing I like about this, though, is, well, I'm reminded of, where's this shit? Well, there's this thing that I made. Still proud of.
No one else will do it. They're taking that chance. And then, if something goes down, which it will, I will sue the corporate office so badly. God, you're gay. You don't think violence solves anything? What kind of monster are you? No, shut up. I'm talking to him. You are the gayest monster since gay came to Gaytown. What the hell's he doing next to my Benjamins? I told you, fireman, astronaut, race car driver, maybe bikini judge. And this is what I get? What the hell's this? Food service? Are you kidding me? This is third world, and I'm from the first. I'm number one, baby. Yeah, we know how you did it. Congratulations. The bank gave you a credit card. It doesn't make you better than me. But you see, nobody gives me credit because I'm a bad risk and I don't pay my bills on time. No, let's get down to it. What I say is very baffling.
Yeah, see, I'm still proud of that. I am still proud of that. Where is it? There we go. Let's transition back to this. Watch me get fucking struck with a copyright strike from fucking from like Adult Swim, like, we own this. Like, no, you don't. I created this. It's transformative. Can I have a job, please? I'll have you know, right now, Adult Swim, it's pretty much between you and the UK government. This YouTube thing is really not working out. I swear to God, though, and I don't mean to be cruel, and I don't mean to be cruel to the individual if she's watching, but I was asked if I would like to join a new free speech, hashtag free speech, alternative platform where you can post your videos for free up to 7 hours a week, y'all. And then you can pay $10 so that you can get a share of the ad revenue from your channel. If the free speech crowd online has not gone round the bend, if we're not going to say that yet, well, then we'll go good. It has. There's no getting around that. I have, you know what, actually, you know what, Louisville fan, let's go take a look at that. I've not actually watched one of these, so let's have a little look-see. We're going to do this, then I'll burn through the last couple stories. And by the way, if you are so interested, remember the way that this show works is that you can jump into the waiting room. Now, and that's the link I'm putting in the chats right now, for those who don't know. You can jump in the waiting room, and then when I come back, after a short break, we'll chat, we'll hang out. I'll drag some people in if you win the role, and maybe if you don't, who the fuck knows. But I'll drag you in. We can hang out, we can chat. But let's have a little looky-loo here, because this is just worth it, and fuck it, I never get ad revenue anyway.
It would take an hour and a half to learn everything there is to learn about missiles. I think I know most of it anyway. My wife, Ivana, is a brilliant manager. I will pay her $1 a year and all the dresses she can buy. I think the only difference between me and the other candidates is I'm more honest and my women are more beautiful. I build the best buildings, and I'm the biggest developer in New York by far. While that's real estate and this is politics, are they really so different? Usually, if I fire someone who's bad, I tell them how great they are, because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. My fingers are long and beautiful. That's been well documented, along with other various parts of my body. My Twitter has become so powerful that I can actually make my enemies tell the truth. The concept of global warming was created by the Chinese. Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest. And you all know it. Please don't feel stupid or insecure, eh? It's not your fault. Psst. And it's not a wig, it's my hair. Do you want to touch it? McCain. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? What I say is what I say. Well, I do whine because I want to win, and I'm not happy about not winning. I fully think apologizing is a great thing, but you have to be wrong. I will absolutely apologize if I'm ever wrong. The best taco bowls are made in Trump Tower Grill. I love Hispanics.
Oh, that was fucking magical. Absolutely fucking love it. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Well, alright. So, long and short, let's take a look. Why is space is pitch black, so why will U.S. Space Force members wear camo uniforms? Joel Shannon, I ought to have your job at USA Today. So we got a Space Force. Better question, why do we have a Space Force? I'll leave that up to you. And also, I wanted to show you this. This is just fun. It's so much fun. This guy is exposing himself to people at a hotel. So that's fun. God, I love Manchester. All right, let's see what Larry Kubiak has blessed us with tonight. And here we go. was fun. Now, a quick, a quick thank you. Something I actually missed back on the 17th, so last show, I believe. Yes? Maybe. Probably, possibly, surely, almost, absolutely. Zenith Glass threw $100 dues at me saying, I've enjoyed your content, humor stories, perspective, and weird news coverage for over a year, and I haven't tipped yet until now. I hope this starts to make up for that. Please keep up the good work, Nick. I appreciate your content, especially on YouTube. It's right in the feels, dude. Right in the goddamn feels. So, I didn't get to thank him for that last time, but I thank him heartily for that, and I will send an email saying thank you after the fact. But what the fuck? Oh, sorry. I asked people on Twitter to describe their day using only Tyler, the Creator lyrics, and thus far I've gotten... What have I gotten? Bruh, and my TV stays on Cartoon Network, fuck that Twilight shit. You have your highlights about your life, I have half of my life. My high life, bitch. Okay. I was thinking sick to my motherfucking tummy. Bitch must think I'm a motherfucking dummy. But, all the same, if you have Tyler, the Creator lyrics that you feel you can describe your day with, will you go ahead, and I want to drop this link one more time. Well, actually, YouTube's already got it, but in case Twitch doesn't have it, bada boom, there you go. So I got one of two people to pull in now, because apparently nobody wants to hang out with me, I guess. Well, that's sad. Okay, fine. Random number generator. 1 to 2. Anybody else want to jump in? Seriously. You just jump on in the waiting room. No? I'm that toxic a property. Jables wins. Oh. It's like, it's not even a thing. It's like, oh, Jables. Jables is going to be on the show. Hello, Jables. Yes, that's good. Can you describe your day in a Tyler, the Creator lyric? Or can you maybe perhaps go and apply for a job in the UK Parliament?
I'll think about the second one, but I already have an answer for the first one.
What's that?
I want to stab Bruno Mars in his motherfucking esophagus.
Me and Justin Smoke Sherman thought about buying weapons and naming them and aiming them in one direction. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I mean, here's the thing, though. You can keep in mind, right? Like, all because you apply for a job with the UK government doesn't mean you're going to get one. I think Sargon proved that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty cool.
Well, see, here's the thing I hate about other YouTubers. I'm constantly getting upstaged, right? So here I was in 2018? Yeah, 2018. And I was on the ballot and I ran for office, technically. I wasn't trying to get elected. I didn't campaign. And I thought that was a funny joke. And then fucking Carl Swindon decides he's going to try and become like the hero of UKIP and upstage me and like, hey man, I can make running for office way more cringy than you can. Like, motherfucker, what? Why you gotta step on my fucking trolling the protest game? It was miserable.
Yeah, I'm running for office next year. I'm an admin on several Discords. Can't be that much harder.
You know, I'm still of the opinion places that you know, what is it? You know, that like elect dog catchers. I am genuinely, it was a joke before, but I'm genuinely of the opinion that if you want to run for dog catcher, the race for dog catcher should be an actual race. They just let some shelties loose, right? And the first one to bring the sheltie back gets to be the dog catcher because he proves this is meritocracy at its finest. Where's Dave Rubin on this one, huh? Where's Tim Pool on people chasing dogs through town to get a job?
No, what you have to do is you have to take them to an actual dog race, and then they have to compete against the dogs that actually race professionally.
They have to catch and they have to catch and subdue the finest whippet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like we have this
so, you know.
adorable little. There's a casino around here that has this adorable corgi race every year. It's great.
That's barely fair though, because like everything corgis do is adorable, right?
Yeah.
Like, try that.
Well, they got the short little legs.
Yeah, it's just stumpy little legs. It's like ha ha ha. We bred you to be adorable and ineffective in the natural world. How do you feel? Oh, you're happy because you have enough of an intellect to realize that you're basically like a cat who knows how to do what it's told? Good. Fuck, Dead Wolf, please take a sit.
Lots of fun. It's a great time.
Oh, I
to
like
hang out
that.
in the casino for a bit.
No, I like that. Like to catch a dog catcher, please take a sit. Good joke. Good joke, Dead Wolf. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I still love the fact I got 189 votes without even campaigning. Like, that's how lackluster the other candidates that beat me were. Granted, I came in third place, but I also did, like, see, here's the thing, like, I ran my campaign true to life, right? I didn't want to, like, fool the voters into thinking I was something that I was not. So I ran that campaign the way I run my life. I didn't try. Not at all. And the polls reflected that, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
why don't you, actually, from now on, though,
anytime
anytime
I run my campaign on, I'd be like, hey, I'll just be a classic drunk politician. How about that? You guys like that?
well, actually, I think from now on, though, anytime anyone's like, why don't you go out and get a real job? I'll be like, I did. I ran for public office and I buy scratch tickets. What else do you want from someone in Manchester? See? I've got this shit on lock. Exactly. I should, well, it's funny because somebody was like, why don't you run for city council? Because, I mean, I bitch about Manchester a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed, I don't like this place. And I find it like an endless, like, it's just like a bottomless well from which I can draw up buckets of self-loathing. Like, I'm stuck here. Homelessness problem. What are you talking about?
You know what you should do? Just become a heroin dealer, and then just for the bit, obviously.
Oh no, well, that's the thing. I've been slowly writing. I've been slowly writing a script for, like, imagine the kind of like The Office / like Parks and Rec show where the characters just sort of turn to the camera and give a confessional. I've been trying to write one of those for Manchester, which is like one character who's constantly convinced he's got like the next big business idea in mind. But he's a fucking moron, so he's like hanging out with his buddy at the bar, like, yo, bro, yo, I've got this. I know how I'm gonna make my fortune. Oh, you do? How's that gonna happen? All right, so Postmates. You ever heard of Postmates or like Uber Eats and shit, right? Yeah. What about them? Well, all right. So I was thinking of like something like that, except right, they deliver fentanyl to your house. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking huge hit. Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, so do you know anything about app development? I don't, but I figure, like, you made a website once, and app's basically like a website, except it's on your phone, so it's smaller, right? It's got to be easier.
Well, they got Squarespace.com. Makes all your online, makes all your website creation easy.
I just thought when fucking, what was it, when Randomer Cam came to stay, he's like, oh yeah, no, I discovered you can get hallucinogens delivered to you on the dark web. What? He's like, oh yeah, no, it's really weird. I'm like, how do you do this? He's like, well, you need this thing called a VPN. I'm like, I'm way ahead of you. Get to the acid, man.
Yeah. Well, I had some friends. They used to order research chemicals from China that weren't technically illegal yet. You do that all the
Oh yeah. I mean, what's
times.
what's the worst that can happen when you order like unlicensed chemicals from China and put them in your body? It's good
Turns
times,
out
honestly.
you get a double dose without knowing about it, and you trip for 18 hours straight. Like,
Yeah, right.
really?
It's like, I thought this was some. It's like, wait a second. I thought I thought I was getting DMT. Instead, I just got MSG. Damn you, China!
Yeah. Well, we used to get this drug called TCE, which is technically synthetic mescaline, and that shit will fuck you up forever.
Wasn't that the shit Jeff was terrified of?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I used to do
Ah.
double doses of it every night for like a week straight. And,
I want some now.
it'll fuck you up, dude. Like I never had a bad time because I was always surrounded with good people. But I saw somebody just go to hell for like 18 hours straight.
Well, see, it's a weird thing. Like, I'm pretty consistently alone. Like, I don't have local people anymore. And so, even though, like, well, it's funny, though, because, like, people are like, oh, my God. Like, I mean, I've eaten acid on my own. I've done mushrooms on my own, right? Everyone's like, you're all by yourself?
I've done all that, too.
When
Yeah,
saw
I've done
Avatar
all
by
that, too.
myself, I could deal with LSD, but also it's like people. I notice a lot of people like they think of mushrooms and acid like, yo, dude, let's have a party and a bunch of us will get together and have a good time. No, that is not what it's about. You should not say, hey, I'm gonna have a great time. You should say, let's see what happens. Like last time I did mushrooms, I was staring at my carpet. And granted, I hadn't vacuumed it for a while, so it had a lot of different textures going on. But all of a sudden, I just saw this like frontier western prairie from a bird's eye view, and I saw this line snaking up in the carpet. I'm like, oh, of course, that's the railroad. Uh-oh, bandits are about to attack the train. And I'm sitting in my chair just staring at my carpet saying this. Now, in fairness, I did have someone. There was that AJ chick who was just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the bandits are about to get the train. Shh. Don't tip anyone off. These kind of things.
Last time I did mushrooms, I just ate like an eighth, and then decided to read the book John Dies at the end until the words started coming off the page. And then just sort of took a walk. Had fun.
Yeah, I had a friend who actually came in when I was working in kitchens. I had a friend who came into work peaking on acid, and every time he'd like take a ticket off the thing, like the words would melt off the ticket. He'd be like, "Wait, what is it? Hold on." You'd see him trying to catch them. I'm like, hang on, let's just give me that. Yeah. No, it's fine. I got this. You're fine. Oh, yeah, Canuck, you forgot about AJ, huh? Yeah, she was fun. It turns out, actually, the dude she, like, bailed on me to go mooch off of, the kid who named himself Thor on Facebook.
Oh, classic.
She stole $500 from that motherfucker before moving off with some fat, like, poly couple down in Massachusetts. So guess what? Ha ha. Granted, I might be in therapy, but I win again. Kinda.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, I just remember, like, a buddy of mine gave me a bag of mushrooms one time. And I didn't plan. It wasn't a planned trip or anything. I was just sitting at the computer. I think it was after a live stream. And I'm like, I should make this night interesting. I'm going to microdose. So I eat a cap. Now, I'm one of those rare weirdos. I actually like the taste of mushrooms. I don't know why. I just like that grainy sort of... Like, I like it. I'll chew on those shits for, like... I'll chew it like cud for fucking hours. And I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty indifferent about it. I don't think it's as disgusting as other people think it is, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm not a big fan.
Oh yeah, so I'm
But
sitting there though, and
like mixing up a bunch of mushrooms in a bag of Cheetos and just munching your way through.
well, I just remember, so like, deli meats, and that's what I call her now. It's that, or like, bologna flaps or whatever. You can extrapolate as you choose. Yeah, I just remember I was sitting on my desk with that, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll take a cap. All right, cool. I like eating these. I'm gonna have a stem and a cap. Hey, eat this. Just eat it. It's fine. Eat more, hand out more, and then,
Yeah.
well, then I saw bandits attacking the train in my carpet, and I'm like, I wonder where the Abenaki tribe is. They're probably over by the bookshelf. it's like
Yeah,
it's
I've
like
been
the
there
Indian,
before.
the Indian in
I
the
have somebody
cupboard.
that gets a. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I have a friend that is in an experimental therapy treatment process where they get psilocybin capsules through their psychiatrist, and that person likes to make mushroom chocolates.
I just
So
started therapy. Is this something that everyone can do? I'm gonna go back to my next set. I'm gonna
no,
go back.
it's a
Just gonna
trial thing going on in my state. So I don't
just
know
gonna
what's going on in yours.
gonna show up to my second session, my second therapy session. Like, listen, doc, can you
Give
give
me
me
the
mushrooms?
mushrooms.
Like, well, I don't. Well, it's funny though, because he's like, one of the questions he asked today is like, do you have any coping mechanisms or like philosophies? I was kind of surprised by that question too. Like, why are you asking me about philosophy and shit? And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm a determinist. I was like, well, what do you mean by that? I'm like, well, as science is increasingly proving, time is only a linear progression of cause and effect in our relative perception of such, and that in fact it appears that time is itself a simultaneous constant in which the past, present, and future are all one singular thing happening at once all the time, and we're simply passing through it with this very limited frame of reference. Therefore, the future is, well, to put it mildly, already happening, and therefore my choices and the consequences thereof have no bearing, because I've already done that shit, and there's nothing to stop me from doing it now, because I don't know any better. So I just kind of take things as they go, it's an easy flow of things, realizing I have no free will and that I'm simply a cog in a machine, and that my sense of self and self-determination is nothing more than an illusion to allow me to avoid the existential crisis which will befall me if I realize that I'm nothing more than a cog in a machine. Can I have some mushrooms now?
Yep. I think you've done enough, Nick.
Yeah, I know. It's it's
fun thing to play around with philosophically, but I don't think it's worth banking everything on.
what's everything? I don't have anything. Like, if you got nothing, you can't bank shit. See?
The universe.
Oh, well, that's just.
Yeah,
Well, it's like I say. If you're out there,
people in the Discord
what's
about
it?
a bunch of philosophical concepts like hard solipsism and determinism and everything, then
Well,
talk about, but is it useful?
well, it's like I tend to say, right? So, if you're out there right now, right? A lot of people, like, if you're feeling suicidal, call the suicide hotline. No, do not. Fuck that noise. Take everything you hate about life that makes you want to kill yourself and realize that it's the broader universe, the broad, indifferent universe that has foisted that onto your plate. And then ask yourself, this thing, which is going to kill me one day anyway, right? Do I really want to do its work for it? Live, if you have to, out of spite. Live out of spite. This universe doesn't even hate you. It doesn't fucking care. So show it what for, by making it throw more shit at you until it finally kills you. Because in the same way that you're not going to march back into the kitchen of the Applebee's when they fuck up your bloomin' onion and do it for them, make them do it again.
Hold on. I have to address this over in the YouTube chat. Whatever 4690, he's not going to become a drug addict to mushrooms. You don't get addicted to mushrooms.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah. Well, I'm like the first person in like American history. It's like, well, I'm a drug addict. What are you addicted to? Psilocybin mushrooms. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? That's a really strange way of saying heroin. I'd never do heroin. No, not doing heroin. I just want to meet my goddamn spirit animal, and it's just too goddamn shy. So
Yeah.
I have to eat an Olive Garden plate's worth of mushrooms.
I started growing my own. That way I can eat them by the pound.
That's right. I got a fish tank off of Amazon. It's fucking perfect for. It's fucking perfect for growing the fuckers.
Turns out it's illegal
Exactly.
to ship them. As long as it's legal to grow mushroom. Oh, by the way, this is an actual fun fact for everybody out there. It's legal to grow the mushrooms as long as you don't pick them. Once you pick them, it becomes a drug.
So don't pick them. Just lean your face into your fish tank and eat them off of the dying log. Yeah. Just going to
lick the condensation on the walls.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, basically just hit it with a pressurized air cannon so the spores get in the air, and then just stick your face in there and wrap the rest of it in a trash bag. Just be like, breathe deep. Yeah. You like open your eyes and be like, "Oh my god, I'm tripping balls. I'm pretty sure my face is sealed into a fish tank. Wait, I did that. Hang on. Never mind. It's fine. Everything is fine."
Have you ever done that? Spores? Had to. Yeah.
No, no, I'm sure at this point there's probably been people like they've collected spores and like done lines of it, and now they have psilocybin mushrooms growing in their lung cavities. Fun times.
Gross. Yeah. Also, Mickey,
right.
I won't do mushrooms with you if I'm breaking your cherry. I don't do hallucinogenics with newbies anymore.
Oh yeah, no. In fact, actually, not here's well, no, not yeah. You know what? It really it's genuinely a drag because you waltz into your trip realizing you have to be the Sherpa for this excursion up the mountain. Like,
And then they
if
just
it's like
talk about everything that they see and are experiencing constantly.
yeah, and you don't get
Enjoy
that.
it.
Yeah, you don't fucking get that.
I
So
don't get to
well, I remember
experience 'cause
like
I have to pay attention to you.
was it like well when I had that little trash bag AJ living here, my friend Laurel came up to visit. So like the three of us ate a bunch of mushroom chocolates, and like AJ was just busy lying off in a different room, like staring at the ceiling tiles, thinking that she was like seeing the path to Valhalla or some shit. Meanwhile, like Laurel's sitting like close to my window, and she's looking out. And she's like, "There's a dome." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "There's a dome over all of this." Over all of what? The city. As far as I can see, there's just a dome. I'm like, "There's no dome. You need to stop talking out loud." Because now I'm like looking for a dome that's not there. And instead I'm busy thinking about... Because that's a weird thing too. Like when I trip out, I don't really see much shit, but my mind goes to really weird places. And then I write a bunch of weird shit in journals. And then I look at it the next day. I'm like, wow. The fuck was I thinking then? Like, is that English? Was I literate? It's amazing. But, yeah. So, all right. Well, it's time to drag somebody else in here. Should I leave Jables in as, like, my Andy Richter, guys? What do you think? Fuck it. I'm going to do that anyway. Hey, Dirty Kid. How's it going?
Okay.
Oh, hey, man.
What's
How you
up?
doing, Nick?
Oh, not bad. I still look at this painting and think to myself, damn, this is what I could look like if only I didn't have huge bags under my eyes and a half-decent complexion.
That makes me very happy that you actually look at that painting.
Oh, I do. No, I love the art that I get from people. It's wonderful. I mean, I like the waistcoats more, but art's nice too. Where's my waistcoat?
When you said that you were gonna like read the letter off the internet because it's usually like something people don't want to hear, I was like, wow, he's making it sound way more personal than it actually is. I'm just like, here, Nick, have this. Bye.
Yeah. Well, then there was the whole thing about like, like I went out and got a fucking cucumber and named it Wizard of Oz, and good goddamn, I've had one hell of a time with this thing, but please don't tell anyone. Oh fuck, I fucked this up. I'm sorry, dirty kid.
It wasn't a cucumber, it was a zucchini.
Oh, that's right. And then you pickled it with your body. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
I'm glad that it sounds like you're in a okay mood.
Well, I mean, like I said, I wasn't joking. I started therapy today, which was
Oh yeah, no one jokes about that.
yeah. Well, no, yeah, no. That's never been the setup for a joke in the history of fucking like in the history of the goddamn world. No, but no. I mean, it was an okay day. Like I carded the neighbor kid. I went to therapy, and the dude asked me a bunch of questions. And here's the weird thing I noticed is like. It's fucking weird being honest with people when you know you can be. Like, it was funny because I was in my head, I was thinking, like, all right, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to fucking lay down the law and be like, all right, I need to know what I can tell you and what I can't. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of this. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the shit I need to say will, like, require you to call the authorities, right? And instead, the dude is just like right off the bat. He's like, "All right, let's go, like over this shit real quick." And he's like, "Here's what everything you say in here is private and confidential. And here are the lines. If you cross these lines, that's when it's not that." And I'm like, "Holy shit! It's like you read my mind, or that you've done this before." Hey.
Yeah, my therapist did the same thing for me.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it was surprising. So I'm sitting there realizing like, I could actually, okay. And he's like, okay, so like, how often do you have like thoughts of suicide or self harm? And I'm like, well, holy shit, like I can actually say this now because he's not gonna report it. I'm like, well, all the goddamn time, but I'm not allowed to because I got too many goddamn responsibilities. He looks at me like, huh? Yeah. He asked me, he's like, do you have any philosophies? And I explained determinism to him, and he's like, oh, well, that's what we actually in the psyche, whatever world, like, in therapy we call that radical acceptance. I'm like, wow, I like my term better. Fuck that. That sounds kind of gay. I'll be honest. It sounds a little gay, bro. Radical acceptance. Yeah, it's like, no, it's like, oh, yeah. It's like radical. It's like I'm radically accepting.
Like you're an excellent patient. I actually want to get into psychology because I've been in like therapy over half my life, so I've learned a lot of different ways to do it. And I feel like they have whoever got you is gonna have a great time with you, just picking at your brain.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we had like a 45-minute session today, and it was just the opening questionnaire and shit. Like, every other question was one of those like, well, that's a long story, you see. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, he's like, do you feel feelings of hopelessness on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm like, on a daily basis? On a daily basis, it's about an 8. But sometimes it's a 10, and then other times it's an 8. Yeah, I mean, it'll be fun. Like, as long as he doesn't like invite me to dinner and be like, yes, another client of mine stopped by earlier and they had very, very, very well marbled thighs, as we're discovering now. I'm fine, And honestly, I would love to go. I would love it if Hannibal Lecter was my doctor. Because the thing is, too, is like, come on, that's fucking ideal. All he needs to do is get like the right like suicidal patients with no friends, and then his pantry is stocked for a month.
Well, and Hannibal Lecter was technically a really good psychiatrist.
Yeah,
he was. Hannibal Lecter really cared about his patients. And
no, the most fucked up people make the best psychiatrists, actually.
Well,
because they get it.
My therapist gets mad at me because I make jokes all the time. I'm like, Can you take it seriously for a
well,
second?
that's not a good therapist because they should
well, see-
never be emotional at all.
It gets pretty bad.
I mean, I
Well,
think
one
the
of the-
most
one-
that like my therapist
It
just
gets to
gets
that point.
frustrated with me because
Well, one of the-
I'll tell her things like, I know I shouldn't, and she's like, so you're not gonna do it? I'm like, no, I probably will.
Well, see, I mean, one of the weird things I discovered, like, and this is something I didn't really anticipate but should have, is when it comes to very basic questions like your level of education, right? Those sorts of things. Every answer I have is complicated. So he's like, "Did you graduate high school?" I'm like, "No," but yes, but no. Okay, and he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Okay, so I got drummed out of high school because of the Columbine shit, and then when I joined the Army, they gave me a bona fide, legit diploma that I got into college with from a high school I've never stepped foot in." Huh? Yeah, right? So it's like, did you graduate college? No, but yes. The college was discredited and then defunct and then went tits up. And I got a degree from them, but it doesn't mean shit. Were you in the military? Yes and no. It's just like a long, and I could tell too. I mean, I could kind of tell too. I was kind of happy because like therapist dude was, he was genuinely like, as opposed to being like, what the fuck. He was increasingly of the, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Nature. And I'm like, that's what I need. Somebody who can sit through these retarded stories. And he's like, all right, so how would you describe some of your coping mechanisms? I'm like, well, I like to go and get drunk and then make strangers laugh. That's the only time I feel okay. Yeah, well, I told him that. He's like, well, it's great, too, because he's like, would you say you're cynical? I'm like, no, would you say you're sarcastic? I'm like, I don't know, Doc. Maybe a little.
Answer sarcastically.
Also, Nick,
Yeah.
you cynical? Never.
Oh, no. But I mean, it's a weird thing, though, when they're like, most of the time when people who are judging you about things are like, how much do you drink? And you're like, oh, here and there, right? And then you get like, dudes like, this is absolutely confidential. It's like, I throw back 10 beers and upwards of 1 to 2 whiskeys a day. I'm fine now. It's not a problem. I haven't been arrested in over 6 years.
You can stop anytime you want.
Yeah. Like, okay.
I'm
Well, I love it, though, when the therapist, you tell them how much you drink and they don't react like it's a lot compared to what they've heard. It's like,
It makes you feel a lot better about your drinking. Maybe you could have an extra shot of whiskey.
well, it's just kind of weird, though, because then you're like, yeah, no, I'll have like 6 to 10 drinks. I'm like, so what is that, like once, twice a week, couple times a week? Every day? Except when my kids are around. I'm responsible. Okay, let's talk about that. No, let's not! That's a problem! It's like, how
Being
do
in
you want?
therapy so long has made me, like, in a weird way, like, extremely honest with everyone. Like, I've noticed that people are not willing to ask me as many questions as they want to because they're afraid I'm going to be offended. And I'm like, no, actually, I'm very quite used to it.
I'll tell you what, Dead Wolf's in the chat there. You know what, next time, because I got another appointment next week, I'm going to go back in, like, the first time, and he even suggests a thing might be a problem for me. I'll be like, is it time for the ranch? Time for the ranch? It's time for the ranch.
Like, could I just do the ranch on the weekends and then maybe...
It's time for it's time to send you to the ranch. Dressing! That's right, we got you buffalo wings, but we didn't get you blue cheese because we're terrible people. Yeah. Yeah, one of those things. I'm like, I gotta say though, it is a weird thing because, like, I mean, my weird shit, I dump it all in this show. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, it, and Jables knows what I'm talking about. Humor is the way troubled and damaged people filter their shit through if they've got the chops for making jokes. And it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird sitting there with somebody
because my therapist told me that it might be good if I do it more, so I started doing it.
When I told this guy I had like aims and ambitions on being a comedian, I did see like a little look in his eye, like, oh no. Yeah, you better be worried. Holy shit, no, this ain't gonna work out for anybody except the audience. Probably not even them. And, well, it was funny, though, because right away, like, you talk with your friends, if you have them. You talk with normal people when you got shit going on. And then eventually, like, when you sit down and talk to, like, it's funny because, like, I should have known that, yeah, of course, this psychologist dude, therapist person, is gonna know, like, yeah, if you're a comedian, you're probably fucking miserable. Like, they're the most miserable people on earth. There's a reason that they make those jokes. And yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
If you actually end up taking like that kind of stuff seriously, I'm gonna warn you. There's gonna be days that it's gonna feel like you just got hit by a fucking train. Like,
what, therapy or comedy?
No, therapy.
Oh. Well, I'm used to getting hit by trains.
I think both. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm completely open to somebody like objectively telling me how I make bad decisions and I'm self-destructive. It'll be nice to be like, I had a suspicion. I had this weird feeling like maybe I was making a lot of bad decisions based on the fact that my life is a pile of shit that I would rather belong to someone else. You make a good point, doctor. All right, let's dig into this. It's like, do you always reply sarcastically to the? Do you place you can't? Oh, sorry. I know I'm supposed to be working on this. He told me today, too. He's like, next time you come in, we're going to work on some goals. And my first thing was like, well, my goal is to not feel like shit every day. He's like, well, yeah, but we're going to work on some goals that can work towards that. And I'm like, oh, it's a step-by-step thing.
That's the main goal?
Okay. It's like, yeah. Can we take a shortcut, please? Can we, like, it's funny too because he's like, are you on any medication? I'm like, well, no, not that a doctor gives me. He's like, well, do you use prescription medication without a prescription? I'm like, well, then it wouldn't be prescription medication, would it? It's just drugs.
Just drugs.
but no, I do not do that. I just occasionally try and smoke weed, and I drink too much. That's what I do. It's like, okay, so, and I loved it too because I didn't get any pushback on the weed thing. I'm like, yeah, I know, I smoke weed like every so often when I can, and it just sort of takes the edge off and makes me not hate my life so much. I'm like, okay, that's okay. Doctor said it. Fucking doctor said it. Doctor said it.
Yeah.
Well, I think you'll like it. I think you'll like having someone who isn't gonna
tell me I'm a
I know
piece
it's
of
kind
shit.
Of his job. No, like I know it's kind of his job to question why you do things, but believe it or not, they don't really question you that much. They wait for you to come to that conclusion on your own, and they kind of just try to guide you there.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. A part of me kind of feels bad for this guy. Because I explained it to him today. I'm like, nothing in my life or story has a short answer. Everything is a big retarded story, like a big, genuinely fucking retarded story. Like he's like, he's like, do you feel anxiety? Scale of 1 to 10. I'm like, yes. Let's say on average about an 8. You're like, well, why is that? And I'm like, I've been in family court for 11 years, and I just saw this look on his face, like, oh, okay, yeah, Yeah, I got it. And yes, Canuck, I'm right there with you. I can't say the words, I'll be honest, without wanting to follow up with, I'm kind of retarded. In fact, I'll say this much. If I can get $50 more in Streamlabs donations, I will tell my therapist that next week. I'm like, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. He'll look at me like, why did you say that? And I'll be like, well, I did make the decision to try and make a living on Twitch and YouTube. I think that qualifies.
Big Alex Jones fan. By the way, that has to be one of the top quotes of 2019.
Oh, I think no. That is the top quote of the decade. Hands fucking down. No, Alex Jones saying that is the quote of the 2010s. Period. But I don't know. I mean, it's a kind of weird thing to like talk about publicly, but I'm actually going to be making a video on the subject. But I just realized it's kind of funny. Like we take physical health care so seriously, right? Like if you've got like a festering wound or a persistent pain, everyone in your life is going to tell you, go get that checked out. But people rarely say that when you have like this persistent desire to die. You know, it's like, you could be sitting around in obvious fucking misery day after day in front of a bunch of people, and no one's going to be like, you should go to the doctor and get that checked out. Because it is a fucking medical problem.
Yeah, I've been in therapy since like September because I had a little situation in August. It got pretty bad.
Yeah, he got caught. He got caught. He got caught with a whole bus full of illegal trannies, Ecuadorian trannies.
Yeah.
Jables was.
Well,
Jables
I was helping
Jables
Ben,
was.
I was helping Ben Pye with his prostitute ring, and it just got all fucked up.
Yeah, how do you think I got into America, Nick?
So Ben Pye and the Drunken Peasant's Fortune funded the notorious coyote known as James Boogly, to shuttle Dirty Kid across the border, and then she gets to stay here. He gets to stay here because the claimed protective status. Like if I go back to Mexico, they will kill me because I am a man without a natural dick.
Well, you know about that whole rumor that's been spread about Ben Pye, that he actually is a pimp and he's been prostituting out trans people.
Who's this?
Ben Pye,
What?
Drunken Peasants. Yeah.
Ben from
Yeah,
Deep.
There's a rumor that Ben is a pimp.
Yeah.
People will
it's been
legitimately
passed around.
believe. People will legitimately believe anything on the internet, won't they?
Exclusively trans hookers. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not just saying this because Ben no longer invites me on his show, but loves to bring my former co-host. Let's call him an ex. My ex. But yeah, no, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Pimp is the last word I would ever attach to Ben Pye. I don't know.
Super chill dude.
No, he's a super chill dude. I can't like. Oh my god! Now I'm trying to picture Ben giving the pimp slap to a bitch. Like, I'm trying to picture Ben Pye saying, "Bitch, where's my money?" in a serious way, and it just doesn't work.
He would be
just
the nicest pimp ever.
So like
that's the conclusion that I'm.
Yeah, just like a pygmy dressed up like 80s Madonna. Just like, where is my money? He's even got like, he's not even on the air. He's just got a microphone hanging in front of him. He's like, where is my money? No, it doesn't work. It's almost like that's almost like trying to imagine Billy at the fridge committing a hate crime. Yeah. Just picture that in your mind for a second. Just imagine.
No. Okay.
Oh my God! Hang on. No, I'm sorry. Hang on. Shush. I want you all to picture this in your minds real quick. You take the curb stomp scene from American History X and replace Edward Norton with Billy the Fridge.
Oh God. Well, no, I think that's why. I think that's why Billy is so like paranoid about like saying the wrong thing that might be offensive, is because he actually does commit hate crimes off screen. It's what he does in his spare time. Him and Joe, they just run around.
Billy, I feel
Like
here's the thing. I feel
I can't get that bit going. Billy's way too nice.
I feel bad for Billy because he has throughout the course of his he is and it's a meme. He's a sweet boy, but Billy is legit a genuinely sweet person to a fault. To a fault. Like, this is a guy who's gone on the record defending the Pharma Bros Skrelly guy, Anonician. And it's and he's not doing it because he's a contrarian, right? He's not doing it because he wants to fuck with people. He's doing it because he gives everyone the benefit of the doubt, and he comes into contact with these terrible fucking people, and he gives them the benefit of the doubt, and then it's it's off to the fucking races. Yeah, and then it's off to the races though,
No,
and then after the fact we discover they're even worse scumbags than we thought. It's oh, Billy.
Well, people who are
Billy,
assholes
Dude,
gravitate towards people like that.
Well, in fairness,
I've
I've
Billy in person, and he just cares about everybody, so he ends up involved with people that he should probably just not have even talked to in the first place.
I've hung out with him a couple times, and I'm a pretty good judge of character, and Billy is genuinely one of the warmest motherfuckers out there. This isn't a Sargon defending Tommy Robinson because Tommy and him both hate muzzies kind of thing. This is Billy meets people, and everybody's got some good in them, and when you're with them, you notice that, you pick up on that. And Billy seems to live in a way where he really wants the best that he sees in people to be what defines them, even when there's a whole bunch of horrible
in people.
And exactly, and it's we need that. We need more people like Billy the Fridge, because I'll be honest, my experience, especially over the last few years, is you will never see me defend someone else again. End of story. So somebody gets accused of something, I'm not gonna make a judgment, but I am definitely never fucking putting my name or neck on the line for another person again. And meanwhile, Billy the Fridge is well, I mean, Kim Jong-un can't be that bad.
He gets away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
Billy, he can't keep. We need to put a stop to this. We all need to band together and bring Billy the Fridge, defender of evil, down.
There's if you donate $750,000, I'll release Billy the Fridge's phone number, and we can all call.
Yeah, or in my case, let me see. I've got 11 days to go on this. If you can, if you can donate another $700 or so to my thing, I will. I'll do whatever you say. I'm not, I'm not picky. I just like money. Well, Dirty Kid, I got some people waiting, but thank you again for the painting. Anything you want to leave us with? Any final thoughts? Would you like to encourage anybody who's actually going through some shit to go and get therapy the way they should? Or you could tell them to go fuck themselves. Maybe killing themselves is what they ought to do. I don't know.
Well, sometimes jacking off helps for a little bit. I mean, you could fuck yourself, but yeah.
Oh, I said
mean,
kill
if you
kill
really
yourself,
feel
but
like
yeah.
No, don't kill yourself. I don't think it really helps anything. If anything,
if
you're
you're
probably
gonna-
one of the few people that see bullshit in the world, and you're just gonna take it out of
Yeah,
the world.
if you're gonna hang yourself, do it in the David Carradine fashion, but don't go fully David Carradine.
I'm gonna pretend like I understand what you said. But there's a lot
He was
of
hanging
places
himself
that-
while jerking off.
There's a lot of places you can actually go that help you for free. It doesn't have to be an expensive kind of thing. And aside from that, I'm just gonna send you a Hobo Johnson video to your DMs and hope you
Cool.
play it.
I will play that at the end of this show.
Cool. Have a good day, Nick.
All
And
right.
you too, Jables.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh, and for people that live in super religious areas, Secular Therapy Project is a great way to find a therapist that will not shove religion down your throat at the same time.
Okay. So now we've got a new person. This is Malt6286.
Hey. I'm a
Mahalo.
boomer, so I'm not sure what I'm doing.
It's okay. You're just speaking into a microphone. That's all you need to do.
That's all I gotta do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta be entertaining too. If you're not,
Oh,
well,
shit, I might not be
yeah. There's a
entertaining
nope. All right. There's a special room you're gonna get. You're just gonna get raped by people in dog costumes now. But no, we don't have that yet. Jables is working on it. But in the meantime,
especially since I also go by Louisville Fan 1215, and I
it's you.
tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars. I am trying. I am here to make.
Over the years.
I am here to make my presence known to the literally dozens of people who watch this show. 5s or 6s of them in batches.
Yes.
Oh, God to have you. And I have.
Like about
I-
15 people in
I-
the stream.
Well, I don't believe I've spoken to you before. And there's 10 people on YouTube, and there's 17 people on Twitch, which means that there are 7 people on Twitch who haven't gone over to YouTube yet.
What the hell is Twitch?
What's a Twitch? I don't understand this young person speak anymore. What's this? Yeah, exactly. Actually, no, you.
$10. That means you earn the name game roll.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't like being involved with things that's younger than my whiskey.
Yeah. Well, it's
Well,
what are you
don't
drinking?
worry,
Like
I'm-
50 years scotch.
yeah, I'm barreling towards 40, so.
About some Eagle Rare 10-year-old single barrel select.
Yeah.
I swear to
I'll-
Christ,
I'll-
if there, yeah,
They're
honestly, if there's 10-year-olds watching this show, then there are parents that DCYF needs to speak to a lot more than me.
legal.
Well, so, how has your Monday gone? Did you did
Well, I
you get
didn't-
any therapy? No, it's still
No.
Monday for you. I don't care what you say. It's still Monday for you. It's Monday for everyone.
No, I had the day off though. I didn't fucking work today, so that was nice.
But it's still Monday. So what do you do for a living?
I supervise a call center, which is like a very boomer
Oh my
job.
God. I almost feel like I've committed a war crime bringing you on this show.
You no wonder you don't know what Twitch is. You obviously have set aside wanting any joy in your life.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just an analog man living in a digital world.
Is it an inbound or outbound call center?
We do inbound calls only. We book vacations to a special place in the Midwest called Branson. You ever heard of it?
That sounds like a very special place. No, I've never heard of it.
All right, so Branson is this resort town in the Ozark Mountains in Missouri. And it is
No, those words. No, I know what all those words mean individually, but together.
I've never heard them put together. Resort town in Missouri. That's it's sort of like it's the
And,
music capital of Iowa.
there are more live shows performed in Branson every day than any other city in the United States.
Well, I mean, technically, we get live shows here in Manchester. Like, do you like Def Leppard cover bands?
I mean, I could.
I hope
That's
so,
covered,
because
so
it's
if they're decent. So
yeah, it's like, hey guys, I got this original for you. I'm just kidding. Here's some Van Halen.
the other
Count,
Branson.
do they count as a
Everything
whole
is
or every
crystal
individual
clean.
performer?
It's like yes, we get it. The 4-H club puts on talent shows every day.
Basically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're all about
I get it.
I'm sorry. I don't mean
like
I
my
don't mean
hometown.
to be I don't mean to be cruel, because I would honestly bet Branson is probably a better place than Manchester.
I wouldn't go that far.
And-
Manchester's in New Hampshire, not Missouri. Don't put down your home
It-
state. You got to be better than Branson, brother.
At least they've got mountains in Missouri.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
I mean,
It's like-
I wouldn't call the Ozark Mountains, but they're pretty steep hills.
yeah, well, we have a river valley here. It's great. It's full of dead
Been to
Greek
New Hampshire
people.
once. You got mountains up there near the Maine border. Little Appalachian
Yeah,
hill style.
near the Maine border. That's the thing. Everything that is of remote interest in this state exists near the border to somewhere more interesting. And I mean, for instance, here's a fun thing. So Vermont, Maine, Massachusetts, and Canada have legalized marijuana. New Hampshire's idea? No, we're gonna continue fighting this scourge.
In the Live Free or
okay.
Die state?
No, listen. Live free or die just means that you can buy as many guns as you want and not wear a seatbelt. You can't gamble here,
Also,
though.
it's more. Also, it's just the
so you
granite
can't-
state because they're
other-
stone.
So other than the guns, it's not really all that fun.
No,
I mean, because
actually,
now, tell me if
actually, you'll have an easier time getting guns in Vermont.
Oh. Oof. Well,
Yeah.
Tell me if this is true, though. I heard in New Hampshire you don't have to carry car insurance.
Yeah, no, that's true too. I'm sorry. I thought all of the like authoritarian Puritan bullshit that went into this state was thinking, no, you don't have to have car insurance either. You don't have to have car insurance. You don't have to wear a helmet when you ride a motorcycle. You don't have to wear a seatbelt when you drive a car, and you can open carry or conceal carry anywhere you want without a license. But you're not allowed to smoke pot.
Though, like if you get in a car wreck and somebody doesn't have it.
Oh, no, that's the fun thing. So in this state, if you get in a car wreck without insurance, right, you are required to buy insurance through the state for a period of 2 years.
And I bet
And paid
it's
it.
like way more expensive than it would be if you just bought insurance in the first place.
Well, it's sort of like when you get a DUI in this state, like when you get your license back, you have to go 2 years with this SR22 insurance on your
Yeah,
license.
That's standard for most states.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. Like, you also have to get the SR22 if you're uninsured and you get into a crash and you can't pay for it. Yeah. No, it's a real, well, I mean, it's the sort of thing. We got a really strong libertarian party here, and even though we got a family court which fucks human beings and children into, like, oblivion so that the state can make money doing it,
Well, that's
they're
part of
more...
it.
Yeah, but the Libertarian Party here is more concerned with nail salons having to be licensed in New Jersey. So,
Seems like a
live
waste
free or
of time.
die. Well, yeah. Well, keep in mind, live free or die is literally just something we put on our license plate. This place is in a.
Didn't
It's in a.
So I still get Reason magazine, delivered to me in the mail.
Why?
Being a boomer. And wasn't there like this whole, like, let's take over one state project, and we'll all move to fucking New Hampshire and create
Free
a
State
libertarian
Project. Yeah.
utopia? Yeah.
Yeah, Free State
So,
Project didn't work.
What's the point
Didn't work.
of the fucking Free State Project? You're gonna move there, and then
There's
like,
no point to it. It's
gonna be
masturbation.
worried
It's
about-
it's political masturbation. That's all libertarianism is. It really. And keep in mind, I'm speaking as the libertarian. I was drafted by the Libertarian Party, and I was on the ballot here as the
Yeah, you
libertarian
got
candidate.
180 votes or something. right?
189 votes. I didn't even campaign because guess what? I didn't give anything. That's right, shits. I didn't give any shits. I didn't give 2 fucks. I didn't give 1 fuck. Fuck that thing. But no, it's funny. Like I've gone to their speakeasy parties and shit, right?
Right.
And when you go there, it's like it's just it's a bunch of grungy hippie looking people, and then a bunch of like middle aged people who don't want to pay property tax, complaining about taxes and talking about Bitcoin. That's it. It's a fucking joke. And yeah, and I've still got I get invited to their events all the time. Like, hey, you want to come to the party event? It's like I got a notice after the last election that I was being reclassified as an independent voter because the Libertarian Party had such a piss poor showing that they were unpartied.
Ooh,
So yeah.
Yeah, and
so
also,
See, I
yeah,
get
Bitcoin is a
work
total
campaign.
joke now. Ethereum's where it's
So I
at
get
now.
invited to Republican Party shit. I bet a Libertarian Party shit's more fun.
I mean, I will say, like, it's been funny. Like, the one time I got invited to speak at a conference, it was the infamous Kilroy conference, right? And
Oh, so
I
you
had
go to a
fun.
Styx concert?
Nobody listened. Nobody came to my talk. Everyone is too busy listening to, like, the political genius that is Rucka Ali, because he makes, funny racist videos. So clearly he's got a solid beat on politics because he had read a couple
No, he
Ayn
doesn't.
Rand books.
He's one of those Randians.
But well, it
Another
was
word
funny
for
though.
retard, right?
Well, I would agree with that. If you read Ayn Rand and think you've got a solid beat on political philosophy, I've got a window you can lick. But I did end up fucking one of Roaming Millennials fans twice. I don't remember either of them, but I do remember that happened. Yeah, so yeah, no, I mean, I'll say this for like the TradCon set.
Too bad most
you-
of her
you
fans are men.
This one wasn't. It was a redheaded banker.
Oh,
But
very nice.
yeah. But the point I'm trying to make here though is that fucking a TradCon is way more satisfying than fucking a libertarian. Because like you get a libertarian bound up in like leather and gags and shit, and then just do whatever you want. It's like, well, of course they could. They're a libertarian. But you get a TradCon who like thinks that we need like Christian values governing our decisions, and then you're like, damn, bitch, you know what you're doing. Holy shit, you grind back. That's good. Then you realize, like, damn, this political scene is full of a bunch of hypocritical freaks.
Well, yeah,
'Cause I ain't
the-
marrying that
the-
bitch.
The whole point of it is like they want to check on their own darker nature, right? It's like they got some really fucked up shit they want to do, and they're like, holy fuck, I'm gonna do it unless the government stops me.
Well, in my experience, too, like, the progressive-minded librarian glasses set, they are bum lays. Just boring
Oh
as
yeah,
fuck.
I agree.
But you get a nice...
Progressives are terrible ways.
But you get a nice, repressed, Midwestern Christian conservative, and holy shit, HBO's Real Sex ain't got shit on what they're willing to do.
Right. I mean, because if
Jables is logging into like the best conservative fucking dating site he can find on his phone. Like, holy shit, what is it? What, like MAGA, MAGA match. Holy shit, I need to launch that site, MAGA match. It's like, hey, can you barely read chapter books but have strong opinions about politics? We've got the best website for you.
I've been telling you for like 2 years now. FarmersOnly.com. It's fucking great. Chicks that ride horses ride good dick.
That's true. They got that thigh strength,
Yep.
Well, Mutt, listen, I'm gonna drag the rest of these people in just for a group convo, and then I'm gonna close this show out so I can go and have myself a piss. What would you like to
Sounds
leave
good.
us with, my homeboy?
taxation is theft, the state is illegitimate. That's it.
Do you have a link to that?
What's
No,
the
I
fucking
didn't
link?
think so. It's like, okay, boomer. Mott, it's good talking to you. Hope to see you again, homie. Come back. You know I'm here Wednesdays, Fridays, and Mondays.
All right, sounds good.
At whatever fucking time I come up with. All right, let's just. We're gonna. Oh, now they're fucking piling in. Okay. All right, it's gonna be a quick hit bit of business.
Yeah.
We got holy shit, Apple Adolf, nostalgic millennial Mickey, and Fran Men are all in here.
Yo.
And somebody needs to mute the goddamn stream. There we go. So let's go with a quick. Let's go with some quick hit business. And who the fuck am I still hearing myself from?
Push the talk.
Mute the goddamn stream, homie. Mute it. There we go.
My stream's muted.
Nope. Somebody's got to mute this goddamn stream. I will turn this goddamn show around.
You're getting paranoid, man.
Here, I'll turn the stream off. How about that? Does that work?
We will.
I totally
We'll
agree
go.
with stream off. It's not my fault this time. I did nothing wrong.
Crab, I think your sensitivity is too high up and you're picking up.
It's my fucking mic.
That's right,
Mike is
Crab.
too
You're
strong.
oversensitive. You're oversensitive. Stop being so sensitive,
Gonna get
Crab.
triggered soon.
Exactly.
Yeah, get out of here.
Totally triggered. Oh God! I totally own those people.
Strong man.
My name is Caitlin Bennett, and I carry guns around to trigger the libs, and then I shit myself on camera to get big bonus bucks on that particular Pornhub genre.
Well,
You know that.
And me in the
you know
first
this-
half, not gonna lie.
No, here's the dark side of this. You all know without a doubt somebody has nutted to the picture of Caitlin Bennett shitting herself on the floor. They're like, God damn, I haven't seen anything this sexy since Fallujah.
It's the internet. There's something on there for everybody.
yeah, I've hosted parties where strippers would take shits on glass tables above other people, so like, not that too weird.
No, Jabel's like,
So,
yeah,
Caitlin-
No,
back
the parties you go to,
back-
man.
when Jables was in college, he was an exchange student to certain parts of Germany. It was fine.
Well,
So Caitlin Bennett is the flavor today.
Caitlin Bennett, okay. I haven't thought of a worthwhile hate fuck in a long time. And she's still not one, honestly, because I've seen her shit herself. And they'd be like, hey girl, do you do it in the butt? It's like, never mind. I don't want to open the floodgates, if you know what I mean.
Why would you fuck someone you hate? What if they just accuse you of sexual assault afterward?
Have you never
it
heard
Wow.
of
makes for
the
pretty good
term
sex.
line
Nick.
between hate
It
and
makes
love?
some pretty amazing sex, it does.
Goddamn right it does.
Yeah.
They could easily backstab you afterward. That's why you don't trust
Yes,
people.
that's why you.
No,
why you
that's
do
why-
what
That's
you get
that's
when
the
you
rush,
get
man.
what you
That's the rush.
get. Right. You move on.
Yeah,
after you
that's-
get
'Cause
what
this
you
is
got- you came
Yeah.
for and you move on.
That's why you fuck them up the ass, and then you're like, haha, I backstabbed you first. See? It's like, haha, yeah, you
So
exposed
there's
this,
movie
like, 10...
I saw a long time ago. It's called Precious, and it's a pretty darkly depressing, sad story, you know. And there was a scene where Monique is Precious's mom, and he is talking to a case manager about the fact that her husband, Precious's father, died from AIDS, essentially, and literally she said, I couldn't have AIDS because he didn't go up the butt with me. I
Yeah.
swear I had to like chuckle at that. That's
but Mickey,
that's
you're,
I'm a terrible person.
That's not how that works.
you're talking about Precious?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is a pretty dark movie.
Very
I
dark, very
just
sad, very
see it.
depressing.
See, I've been.
I don't think that's what Jables meant.
Oh. Yep, it's about time to wrap this shit up. Holy goddamn.
He is streaming on Twitch after all, Jables. Come on.
I just love how Jables is like, it's not my channel. I can be as racist as I fucking want to.
I never said
listen.
anything about.
Okay, listen, Jables. I am not Andy Worski. You are not Ian Miles Chung. Okay. Let's just
high break.
Mod power is taken away. Demote Jables.
It's like, yeah,
You guys know this
Jables.
is my fault. I'm always
Let's
bringing up horrible things, and everyone just like shuts up.
That's right, Mickey. That's right. That's right, Mickey. You're a horrible racist, Mickey. You should feel bad for making Jables such a racist. Why did you do that to him? He was such a good boy before, and now he's just now he's a Klansman. It's like, honestly, like, I never thought. No, I know. No, listen, shush, listen.
Okay.
Listen, I understand that, like, Jables wearing white is a thing that just doesn't work, but my point is that he's
after Labor Day.
Exactly. That's what we need to start shaming the Klan. We need to start shaming racists for their fashion sense. You know, when you see these neo-Nazis dressed like, you know, it's just like, listen, bro, I get it, the bomber jacket, oi, 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 but nobody gives a fuck. The Jews still own your family.
I think what they need is they just need to send, you know, you got the white supremacists, they're probably also a little homophobic, so you just send the Queer Eye guys in. They'll fix everything.
You know we need to send in?
Let's just embrace the fact that humans are complete shit, all right? And then do a mass suicide, all of us.
Exactly. No, you know what we need to do, though, is because we need to send Tim Pool as an investigative journalist into that Jonestown situation so that, you know, he can report on how half of the dead were, like, hardcore leftists who were trying to, like, get everyone killed, and then everyone just killed themselves to avoid giving into their plan.
I'd contribute to that GoFundMe if it also included Andy No.
What, killing Andy No?
But with the whole world.
I was thinking you send them in there so that they just start saying, oh yeah, these guys actually have some pretty good ideas.
Honestly, I just wish we could convince these dipshits that, like, you know, offing themselves is the ultimate way to own the libs. Like, just make a whole thing, like, you know, it's
Christ,
like,
dude.
it's like, it's like a whole liberal, like, progressive, like, movement against suicide. Like, oh, suicide is so problematic. Killing yourself is so racist. And these people are like, I'll fucking show you. Put a bullet through their goddamn head. And then all of a sudden, presto, I still don't give a shit. That's right. Basically, if you've ever watched the show Happy, if you've ever watched the show Happy with Chris Maloney and that little horse, that's kind of where you're at right now, though. Like, I don't get to beat the shit out of people or, like, smash them with dumbbell weights and shit, but I do get to soft shoe circumvent the filters on these channels by saying I don't think that people I don't like should kill themselves. I'm just saying that if they did, it might help make the world a better place. God, I hope my therapist doesn't find my channels. Anyway, big going, 2 hours, 16 minutes. I'm going to run it down. Apfel Adolf. What do you want to leave us with?
Nothing.
Very German of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Show up. Make the Jews scream a bit. And then leaves the world with nothing. I understand. Fran, man.
Yes.
What do you want to leave us with? If you say nothing too, you're a racist as well.
Ah, Jesus. How about Caroline Constar? Check her out on YouTube. She's funny as
Oh, god damn, yes.
That VHS tape too, or whatever it was. That was fantastic.
No, that whole VHS aesthetic that she gets. Like, you know what? You know what needs to happen is Low Res Wonder Bread needs to adopt her and raise her.
It seems only right.
She seems like
Yeah,
she's
it only
doing
seems
just
right.
fine on her own. I mean, she just got shouted out by Nerd City at the end of that Lele Pons video.
No, that's true, but I'm also saying that she needs a father, and that Low Res Wonder Bread is like ever since
Hey,
the Huns came and
don't
took
give
his
her a
daughter
father
away.
figure to help ruin that good comedy. She needs that. She needs those father issues. You
No,
know? Drives
she
a person.
She needs the father that she deserves, not the father that she has.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly, and I think Low Res Wonder Bread would be perfect for that, especially because he has no interest in raising children, and that I mean, just imagine it would be like, what's the for fuck's sake? It's not Family Matters. It's step by step. What was the Bob Saget one?
Full House.
Yeah, exactly. It would be like imagine Full House if Low Res Wonder Bread was Bob Saget and Carolyn Cornstar was both of the Olsen twins. Don't need anything else. It's fine. You could just add Justin Wang in there as Uncle. You throw Justin Wang in. Yeah, no. Throw Justin Wang in there as Uncle Jesse because he's got a band and hair. Yeah, that's right. Justin Wang, if you're listening, bro, because I'm sure you're not, because ever since Jeff left, nobody gives a fuck about this show. But Justin, you are Uncle Jesse for the internet.
Actually, I'd go through a paywall to see that sitcom. That would be fucking great.
See, look at this. All of a sudden, wow, holy shit! It's like, I just want Hollywood to pay attention. It's almost like a Jew can conceptually produce a television show without raping Gwyneth Paltrow. It's amazing. Anyway, Mickey, what do you want to leave us with?
A heartfelt apology if I have ever said anything to offend. I feel like
I'm gonna stop you right there. No, shush. I'm gonna stop you right there. No, never fucking apologize. Never, ever fucking apologize. If somebody else is offended, that's their fucking problem. End of fucking
apologize
story.
to that person specifically. Maybe.
No, for the way they feel. Yeah, you don't apologize.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't apologize for what you did. You say, "I'm sorry you feel this way." Fuck those people.
As long as you were being honest in what you said beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say what you mean what you say.
Yeah, and fuck anybody who makes a big deal of shit. Say what you mean what you say. If people have problems, it just means that they're gay. Anyway. See?
And on that poem,
yeah, on that fucking limerick, I'm gonna play y'all out to this weird shit that Dirty Kid sent. Dirty Kid sent something. I don't want you guys getting the fucking impression that I'm just willing to play any old thing you give me without you giving me fucking money. I ain't want money. Give me fucking money. But in the meantime, everybody say good goddamn night.
Good goddamn night.
All right. Yeah, y'all waste your opportunities. Love y'all too. Y'all my favorite fucking people. I hope you enjoyed this show. It's an important show to me because it keeps I'm gonna buy a bunch of curry tomorrow. That's right. I'm gonna buy a bunch of goddamn curry, and then I'm gonna go back to my therapist and be like, yeah, I did this live show and decided to set my asshole on fire with my dietary decisions. But in the meantime,
let's explore that.
We're gonna just move on to this shit that the Dirty Kid sent us, and then we're gonna play ourselves out. Discord. I'm gonna leave, and then we're gonna play, and then we're gonna go. Goodbye.
Baby, make me feel like the way that you do. You look so pretty, awfully pretty, sitting in your
ugly kid. Ugly enough to not wanna exist. I'm an ugly kid. And you're that pitch perfect angel singing your classic tragic hit. Now I'm glad I exist. Your eyes twinkle like all your tears from last night. But if I make you cry again, I think that I might just die. I'm such a fucking ugly kid. Ugly enough to just wanna just quit. I'm an ugly
Alright,
kid.
I'm gonna be honest,
And
I
you're like
fucking
a
love
summer
this.
Sunset in Stockholm. I'm like being stuck in fucking Bakersfield and walking home.
Baby, make me feel like the way that you do. You look so pretty, awfully pretty, sitting in your throne/stoop.
But I'm an ugly kid. Ugly enough to not wanna exist. I'm an ugly kid. And you're that pitch perfect angel singing your classic tragic hit. Now I'm glad I exist. Nothing helps make up minds like roses or a lot of time, but I will just be sitting here not close to you or somewhere near, cause if you get too close to a lovely bird, it flies away. A bird I should have been glad to see. Instead of sad, it wants to leave. You should be happy, even if it's all without me.
Baby, make me feel like the way that you do. You look so pretty, awfully pretty, sitting in your throne/stoop, stoop, 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 stoop.
Such an ugly kid. Listen to this fucking trumpet! Holy shit! It's an ugly kid, such an ugly kid. Oh, that's good. Yeah. That was the story of the kid who fucking was real chunky growing up, and then he gets older, and guess what? He's a little less chunky.